How you guys doing? I'm Foster, or James, whatever you want to call me. After this, you'll probably call me James or Sawyer or something. I have no idea. But this is one of many videos to come. I think this is going to be the first that goes up here. Theories of Lost. Lost is 5 years ago, came around, the best television show ever. Regardless, nothing, hands down, no other show is better than this. Honestly, this has death, drama, action. It's funny too. It's amazingly funny. People love it. So I only have 10 minutes to do this, and I think I've wasted a couple. So I'm starting my stopwatch now. You'll see me glance down every now and then, take a look at it, see what's going on. All right, so season 5 just ended. Season 6 is coming. Around the start of 2010. It's going to be insane. Everything that we've all wondered, from the skeletons to from the caves to the reason the Swan Station has been created, it'll all come down to this season. Everything's going to be answered. They have said every single thing is going to be answered. We're not going to be left hanging by a thread on the cliff or whatever. We're going to know everything and how everything just comes together and how everybody just relates to one another. All right. So at the end of season 5, Jacob, the mysterious Jacob. Everybody talks about Jacob. Jacob loves you. Jacob, Jacob this, Jacob that, Jacob, Jacob, Jacob. Okay. He's sitting on the beach. He's sitting on the island in what we are made to believe is around 1800. All right. He's staring off at sea, looking at a ship that we might believe is the Black Rock. And this man walks up, the Nemesis, as people online call him, the Nemesis or the Man in Black. We'll call him the Nemesis for just so I don't get lost, honestly. Um, the Nemesis comes up and he's just talking to Jacob and asking him why he keeps doing this, why he keeps bringing people to the island. Jacob wants to prove that there's humanity, that that people are humane inside, that they will not rebel and kill everybody, whatever. But apparently, up until now, it's all failed. Everything's happened the same way. Everything ends the same way. But Jacob says to this man that it only ends once. Only ends once, and that we are made to believe that there may be a war or something on the way. At the end of season 5, Ben stabs Jacob, which possibly influenced by Locke or the Nemesis's decision. I think the Nemesis influenced Ben into killing Jacob. If he did, then Jake. I don't know. I have another theory, but that's for another video. I can't go on with that. I don't have time, honestly. There may be multiple parts to this, but come on. I only have 10 minutes to make a logical theory video. I don't want to make two. Alright, let's just make one for now. Start off at one. Alright. Basically what my theory is that Jacob is the keeper of time, that when when he died, the flashes stopped. There's just been a pause in the flashes from the last one to the one that set everybody in the 70s. There's just been a pause in the flashes, right? I believe that when Jacob died, when Juliet blew up the bomb, that Jacob died in 2008, I think it's 2008, at the exact same time, which caused a flash to occur and to send everybody forward into the future, back to their normal time. Everybody's back in their normal time. Everything's fine. They're on the island though. Juliet will just wake up at the bottom of the Swan Station, which, again, I have theories about the Swan Station, but I'm not going to say anything about it right now. We're going to save it. We're just going to talk about Jacob. Alright? My theory is, alright, Aaron was born on the island in season 1. Aaron is this beautiful baby that is just, everybody keeps telling Claire how important Aaron is, but why is Aaron so important? Why? Yes, we understand, we are made to understand that Aaron is the only child who was born on the island that survived. Why? Why is Aaron the only one who ever survived? I believe that Aaron is Jacob. That Aaron is just an embodiment of Jacob, so to speak, or Jacob is an embodiment of Aaron. In biblical terms, Jacob, I'm probably gonna get a lecture if I get this wrong, so I have to look it up. Aaron is the great grandson of Jacob in biblical terms. Um, I believe I am correct on that. But yes, that Jacob is, or Aaron is biblical, so is Jacob. Um, it, I believe that all the other women on the island who were pregnant died because they didn't, the island didn't want them to, Jacob didn't want their children. I know that sounds harsh, but Jacob didn't want their children because I believe that the first child to be born on the island would be the child that Jacob embodies. That Jacob creates a loophole for, as we see that the Nemesis did with John Locke and possibly Christian Shepherd, because Christian was dead, and possibly everybody else who died on the island. I'm not sure about that. That's another theory, another time. But I believe that Aaron is Jacob. There are many common factors to make me to believe this. I mean, this could be completely irrelevant, but they both have blonde hair. They both have blue eyes, and I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, I saw Jacob wearing a ring that had the symbol of the DS on it, which Charlie believed to be drive shaft ring, which actually belonged to his grandfather, I believe. Um, I think that Aaron is Jacob, and another reason because in and because you left in season one, or in the first episode of season 5, Kate touches Aaron on the nose and says, "Choo Choo won't be in trouble." What that means, we don't know. Okay, but the thing is that she touches him on the nose, right on the nose. But I'm going somewhere with this. And in the incident, when Jacob goes back in time, or when Jacob is meeting all the survivors, the future survivors, he meets Claire when she's young and she's stealing a lunchbox from a convenience store, and Jacob buys a lunchbox for her, gives it to her, touches her on the nose, and says, "Stay out of trouble." So I don't know. That's too close to call. It's possible that Jacob would remember this from Aaron, or from being from the past. He was in the future as Aaron, and it's just so complex and so hard to explain that it just makes my head is throbbing. It feels like I'm gonna have a brain hemorrhage or something. This show is just amazing. Aaron's important because it's Jacob. That's why Aaron is so important, because Aaron is to be the loophole for Jacob. When Jacob dies, he will go to be Aaron with all of his memories intact, clearly, because Nemesis still has his memories and he has John Locke's memories. So it's highly possible that the Jacob that we see in the beginning of the episode is the Jacob who went and saw every survivor: Jack, John, Kate. There are a few, Saeed, and I think he saw Charlie, but I'm not 100% sure on Charlie. Um, but Jacob has a quality to him. He touched every single person that he came in contact, every survivor that he came in contact with. Maybe he knows, maybe he remembers the thing with Kate touching his nose. Nobody under I don't even understand that. I don't understand why he touched every survivor that he saw. But um it it's just insane how I think about this, and I just go back to Jacob controlling time, and with Jacob dying, it puts Juliet in the bottom of the Swan Station that blew up, and she was in the room that was concrete. Remember, Saeed tried to break the concrete with the titanium pole, and he couldn't get through because it was about 10 foot of concrete. Maybe after they all flashed into the future, everybody who was still alive in the 70s just was so blown away by the whole thing that they just went down and they just sealed off that area. I don't know what's going to happen. I'm going to have more videos up for these theories, and I'm sure my partner, my correspondent, so to speak, will have some too. It's just crazy. All right, I'm going crazy just thinking about it. It makes me want to do some more research, but I don't have much more time, so I'm gonna head out. I'll talk to you guys later. I'll see you guys soon. Keep watching.